I'm in my zone. I woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead and look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me, yeah. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead and look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me, yeah. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone.
I've been talking in my sleep. I'm running deep, training till dusk. I've been playing hard to beat. I feel the heat, it's never enough. I was waiting till the sky falling. Had my back till I could hear my calling. To the bottom, feel me in the drumming. To the flames, we're champions to rise. The arena, destiny's calling. Like the fire, victory's falling. On the podium, when we start humming. Hear the echoes glowing, never dies. I've been chasing every dream to the extreme, the essence of trust. I've been reaching for the stars, raising bars in the name of the just. I was waiting till the sky falling. Had my back till I could hear my calling. To the bottom, feel me in the drumming. To the flames, we're champions to rise. The arena, destiny's calling. Like the fire, victory's falling. On the podium, when we start humming. Hear the echoes glowing, never dies. I was waiting till the sky falling. Had my back till I could hear my calling. To the bottom.
Well, that stunk. That stunk. What's up, guys? My name is Louie.
I'm Josh.
This is the Penguins Collective Podcast, where we go live after every Pittsburgh Penguins game. And speaking of, the Pittsburgh Penguins dropped a big old deuce and lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-2. So it's not the greatest night, Josh.
No, but we got to see more of Blomqvist tonight. He got the start over Tristan Jarry, which with the rest, we kind of, with the gap, I should say, we kind of thought that Jarry was going to be the one to take the net tonight. But, we got to see Blomqvist. I know there was a lot of speculation going out there about what's going to happen, but I thought he played well. Had some bad puck luck that went against us, and power play, of course, same old, not able to produce for us. So we're together for the first time in a while. NES. Same room, same house.
We're up in Michigan today for the weekend, so we decided, why don't we do a podcast live, I guess is the best way to do it.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, let's talk about it. We want to hear from you. Welcome to the show.
It's Crosby. Crosby on Trinity shot. Penguins win it!
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
We're a collective.
And it just stops, right?
And then it just stops. But guys, Abby, who obviously you guys know is my wife, is in the back, and she just said, I could tell Louie wants to be really loud, and Josh is just the same. We have kids sleeping in rooms. I have to be somewhat quiet. It's not our same setup, but I guess it's the same old Penguins.
Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful segue.
Thanks.
That was
Thank
very nice.
Thank you. We did this professionally.
That was very nice. Yeah, because tonight we saw a power play that was same old, not able to produce with the top talent on the line, and then just turnovers. When we were sitting here watching, you mentioned too many turnovers, and then that was the story last year on top of everything as well. You had poor power play on top of the turnovers, and then you throw in a little bad puck luck. You're going to get a 4-2.
A lot of bad puck luck.
You're going to get a 4-2 score that looked exactly like tonight. And honestly, Toronto, they have a lot of firepower, but tonight I felt like, I wouldn't say we were the better team, but we had enough to beat them, and it just didn't go our way tonight, which kind of sucks because that would have been a great momentum swing so early in the season to build this, because you got Blomqvist playing well. You got some other guys. Malkin's looking good. Just got his 1,300 point.
Right.
Third among active players. So you put in the work, and unfortunately everything just falls short and can't pull it out.
Yeah, I think the story of tonight would be kind of sad that we can't really celebrate Malkin's 1,300 point because there was so much puck luck for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously, the most notable, Sidney Crosby letting the puck go back to the D-man, which was Pettersson, and Pettersson didn't think this was coming his way, kind of caught him by surprise, and Mitch Marner kind of took advantage of the situation and got a goal from that after bounced off the boards behind Blomqvist right in front, and it was just an easy put away for so I didn't know who scored on that one, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just puck luck kind of stole the story. I guess took advantage of everything tonight. So we couldn't really celebrate Malkin. The first period looked phenomenal, I think, from the Pittsburgh Penguins. They were buzzing. Crosby was playing out of his mind. That power play was looking really good in the first period. You can kind of add up all the variables tonight. There was a lot of penalties that were called that shouldn't have been called. There was a lot of penalties that were called that weren't called that should have been called.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have swung the pendulum in a different direction, especially for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We could not get the win tonight, but we are still on the road. We're hitting up Montreal next. That's on Monday.
Yep.
And Ethan says Montreal kind of scares me right now.
Yep.
And I agree, because me and Josh were debating today. Why Blomqvist tonight? There's two schools of thought. The first one, which was coming from me, Blomqvist played really well. Jari has not. If Blomqvist plays super well against the Toronto Maple Leafs, is it time to start looking at the goaltending situation a little bit differently? Josh had another thought.
Yeah, I felt like it's just a little bit of trying to get Jari out of his own head and kind of give him a confidence boost in terms of Montreal. I mean, coming into the season, okay, was not supposed to be, but is not, the upper echelon of Eastern Conference, teams. So in theory, you do Blomqvist tonight because, let's be honest here, that could have been just a chalk loss for us. Just looking at the schedule at the beginning of the year, you have Mitch Marner, you have Nick Robertson, you have Austin Matthews, you have that firepower, that young firepower. It's, not going to favor against our old slow team. However, then you put Jari in on Montreal, and hopefully in terms of a bounce back. Now, Ethan's comment, I believe they're winning tonight against, I want to say Colorado, but they've been playing really well this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, it's the beginning of the year, things can change, but Cole Caulfield and Nylander, thank you.
NES for the goal.
Well, I think it was Nylander. What he was saying was when I was listing the firepower of Toronto. But yeah, I forgot Nylander, him as well.
Yeah.
But Montreal, they've had Cole Caulfield, who is playing out of his mind right now. I know that because I have him in my fantasy team. Which,
and Suzuki, right?
No, I do not. Not Suzuki. I just have Caulfield, but I'm sure Suzuki's playing well.
Yeah.
But I just know that Caulfield's playing really well due to fantasy. But so it's something to look out for in terms of, what we're going to be seeing on Monday. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Jari. I know you think that he's probably going to be traded, but I think you kind of have to ride it out at least this season.
Well, if Blomqvist got a shutout tonight, I think that changes the conversation.
Yeah, but don't you think that he still played well? He still played well.
He still played well, but there was a lot the bouncing play where it went behind him and it came out in front. Blomqvist should have been on that. He was late to the reaction. He should not only a poke check, but even the puck in front of him, he should not be inside his net so much. Goal went right over his shoulder.
Yeah,
that's something that they teach you. So I feel like he's still young. I think that proved his immaturity in net, but still he is a phenomenal goaltender. If he was lights out tonight, I think that would have changed the conversation. We are desperate to prove ourselves this year, and how desperate we are, I think, could have came into play if Blomqvist did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jari played tonight, would we have won? Would we have lost? I'm not entirely sure. So it is somewhat concerning, but we do have a game to look forward to. As Josh said, Montreal Canadiens, not the greatest team in the NHL. Hopefully, Jari starting in net can help get him back in a confidence boost. Ned will come back as our backup, and then Blomqvist will return to the AHL. But Mike Sullivan did say pre-game that don't get too freaked out about the goalie situation. We're going to be relying heavily on Blomqvist throughout the season. And obviously Jari and Nedeljkovic are going to be on a rotation like we saw last year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then just one other lineup thing was tonight, Rust. Whoa.
That I didn't mean to. You had the water on the other side.
Rust came back tonight, so he was inserted into the first line. which bumped Raquel back to the second line, but then in turn bumped Drew O'Connor to the third line. So, and then
Pugliarvi was the odd man out.
Was a scratch. So, interesting. We're going to see a lot of this shuffling, I think, of the lineups with Sullivan. He did it last year, just trying to see what meshes well with everyone. And then, hopefully someone will get going. One thing, as NES said earlier in the show, Ricard Raquel, super happy to see him get on the board. I agree. The fact that he has been struggling since last season to kind of get anything going, to get a goal this early, so that we can, hopefully kind of get the Raquel of old from a couple years ago.
The reason why we brought him from Anaheim,
yeah,
was because he was producing and he just needed a change of scenery. And he hasn't really lived up to that. I mean, he played really well when he first got over, but ever since then, it was kind of a downhill.
That to finish that year and then the full year after getting him, that was like peak Raquel.
It was good, and we really appreciate it. Now he's just struggling to find the board and find a struggle to get on the board. And I think playing on a line with Malkin is a little difficult. We talked about it in our last episode, that Malkin is a player that is, give me the puck, I'm going to score, whereas Crosby is, I'm going to set something up. And if I score, that's great. If someone else scores, that's great. And that's their mentality. Not saying that that's negative, just saying that's how they act. So Ricard Raquel probably isn't the best fit for that line, maybe. So maybe that's the first line. And when we saw him get moved to the first line Thursday's game, he played really well with Crosby and Beauvillier. So who knows what that shakeup needs to be, but
he got a goal tonight.
And that's great to see. So no matter how that puck gets in, it's nice to see that it goes in. Yep. But we want to hear what you guys have to say. So if whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, or YouTube, make sure you guys let us know, who do you think is the star of the game? I know we lost, but who do you think stood out to you guys the most? We want to hear from you. Yeah, we want to get you guys involved. And with that, let's talk about who we think the star of the game is.
I'll let you go first.
I'm going to have to say Malkin, just because getting his 1300th point and getting a goal tonight. Nope, didn't get a goal. He got 2 assists tonight. I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's probably the only answer. I mean, you can make an argument for Blomqvist just because of how outside of the puck luck. I mean, you take away 2 goals. It was the empty netter and then the puck luck. So yeah, you on average for a young goalie to let up 2 goals, that's fine by me. I'll take that. And then we're looking at a different game altogether. If those, obviously the empty netter, but you take away that goal, that would just unfortunate bounce, like you said, that if he was able to just swat away, cover up something,
or just stop it when the puck came in,
and then obviously breakaway with Mitch Marner, not much that he can do there either. So 2 goals, I mean,
and there was another goal where it was just miscommunication.
Yeah.
And it led to a 3-on-0. There's not much you can do. You can't blame Blomqvist for 3 goals out of their 4.
And there were a lot of shots where they were just passing it right in front of the crease, and he was able to get east to west and just make the pad save, or get in front of it, do what he needed to do to make the stop. Ethan thought Glass had a good game.
Interesting.
He did. I saw a lot of energy out of Glass.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. But the thing is, unfortunately, we got to see some sort of points come from him. Obviously, we're only 3 games in.
3 games in now.
So we have some time here, but at the same but in the same breath, you know, would like to see some production, but love seeing the energy out of Glass, especially when it comes to that fourth line with him, Hayes, and Achari. Thank you. I think that's probably going to be what you saw tonight is probably going to be the lineup consecutively. Really? I wouldn't be surprised.
You think Puljujärvi is going to be that odd man out?
Yeah, because I think Sullivan likes Drew O'Connor's versatility. Obviously, played in the first line first game, second line second game, and now third line tonight. And then you have guys like Glass and Hayes and Achari who can dominate the fourth line. And then you have McGroarty and Eller who go really well together. And then that's obviously the top six is the top six. I think Anthony Beauvillier did enough the last game to allow us to leave him at the first line. Ethan,
does he not have a point? Oh, sorry. Ethan says, does he not have a point against Detroit with the Hayes goal? Cody Glass? I think so.
I'm going to check this.
We're going to fact check it right
now. I will eat my words.
Did he, Josh?
My man, Ethan.
All right. We got it confirmed.
All right. I apologize.
Cody Glass.
I apologize. You are correct. That was the exact goal.
Wow.
Very nice.
So I honestly think that fourth line is going to be the same forever.
Barring injuries, yeah.
Obviously if one of them gets hurt, but I'm saying from what you see, I think that's our fourth line. Cody Glass, Hayes, and then Achari,
yeah.
I like the meat line. I think McGroarty, Eller, and Puljujärvi. I like that.
So who's the odd man out? Because after the performance in Detroit, how do you take Beauvillier out?
So we have currently tonight. It was Sid, Beauvillier, Rust.
Correct.
Malkin, Raquel. Yeah.
Yep.
It was Malkin, Raquel. Who was on that? Oh, Bunting. Whoops. Bunting. And then the third line, Puljujärvi was out.
Correct. So it was
Drew O'Connor.
Yeah. And
then it was McGroarty and Eller. And I didn't like that line tonight. They didn't produce well.
No, because there's no. I don't know. I don't know if you can form chemistry in the first few games.
I know, but they all should have chemistry. I think that's the whole.
But the thing, we were seeing it late preseason and then the start of the season between McGroarty, Eller, and Puljujärvi. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting going forward. I think
it's a good problem to have.
Great problem to have. Now you just got to find the key to success.
Very nice.
And I think the first line, as long as you have Sid, the second line, as long as you have Malkin, third line, as long as you have McGroarty, fourth line, as long as you have Hayes. Yeah. I think we're doing pretty good. Hayes looked good tonight too. I think he looked pretty well.
I thought he looked good last game.
Someone that we haven't talked about defensively. I think Carlson has been playing out of his mind the last 2-3 games, which is the whole season so far. So I think he played really well. Tanger came in hot tonight, which was nice to see. He obviously got that power play goal. Did Graves have a bad game, or am I tripping? I don't think so.
He was just there. He didn't have a bad game.
But he didn't have a good game. Yeah, the first 2 games, Graves was terrible.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, go watch our first episode of the first game. But now he was making poke checks, timely poke checks. He stopped the puck from going across the lane in net a few times, I saw.
Yep.
So he was... The biggest thing about Graves, I think a lot of people have, is that he's not a positional guy. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't really find himself in the position he needs to be in. Tonight, I think he did. I think 100%.
Yeah.
I think Graves had a decent game, but that's for Graves. I think each person has an expectation, and my expectation for Graves is so low that he does one poke check, and I'm like, oh, dude, he does make that $4.5 million seem easier to swallow. But all,
Yeah, and
that's
I wanted to bring something up tonight because it crossed my mind after the goal by Mitch Marner. So after the episode last on Thursday, we were looking at the contracts of who's expiring at the end of this season. And the two that we noticed that were gotta resign. Find the money. I think we gotta bring them back. It's Marcus Pettersson and Drew O'Connor. Okay?
what are you about to say?
Do you think that's on the mind of Marcus Pettersson? Because to start the season, he does not seem like the Marcus Pettersson
Of last season.
of last year and the year before.
Yeah, I don't know. Drew O'Connor definitely is making a name for himself.
He's playing for a contract.
He's playing. Marcus Pettersson is
he playing to avoid like the open market? You know what I mean?
don't know.
I think at this point in his career, he wants to stay here.
Yeah, he's at an age where
Yeah.
he's one of those guys currently in his own position where he wants longevity over finance, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like for Sid,
Same
his
thing.
was about not longevity. It was about finance. This one, and I think 2 years for 8.7 was fantastic because he's getting paid, so it doesn't really matter, and the bonuses far exceed
Yeah.
8.7. So
Okay.
he's getting paid for 2 years. Pedersen's looking for a long-term deal, and I think that is on his mind. I think he's
It's got to be. You're human.
Yeah, I think he
That's what you're thinking about.
wants to be here. And I will say, I'm Team Crosby every single day. As for as with Mike Sullivan, I would take a bullet for Mike Sullivan. I take a bullet for Sidney Crosby. That was Sid's fault, that goal. And he does do this a lot, and I know you can make an argument. Pedersen should have known. Crosby does this all the time. He should have been there positionally. But I think Sid would also agree with you if you said, well, it's not Pedersen's job to anticipate what Crosby won't do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, Crosby not taking the puck isn't Pedersen's concern. It is when the puck is coming to the blue line, and he should have been there because that's where we all kind of want to get mad at him. But I think Sid would be like, all right, that was on me, because did he communicate with Pedersen? Hey, I'm going down. It's coming to you.
Yeah.
No, you could tell, like, he just was going and took his stick up to let it go back so they can create a play. Yes, Pedersen was further down the blue line, had to come up.
Yeah.
Marner took advantage. Marner super fast, beat Pedersen, and the goal happened.
Yeah.
Kind of Crosby's fault.
Yeah.
So,
And Ethan, with the resources here, apparently Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, is pretty much done with Pedersen. I shouldn't say done, but
they're angry with
they're
him
angry
for that
right now.
goal.
Yeah.
I'm angry at both players. Well, you can never be mad at Sidney Crosby, but because it's Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
But you're also like, ooh, that was a rough one. That was an oof moment. Pedersen, yeah, should he have checked Marner? Yeah, but at what? At the cost of taking a penalty? So it's kind of like, it's a double-edged sword there, or a two-sided coin. There you go.
Very nice.
Where you either take the penalty or you let Mitch Marner go down and score. You also got to trust Blomqvist in that situation as well. He scored on Blomqvist too. It's Blomqvist's fault as well. So We wouldn't be talking about this if Pedersen poke checked the puck away.
Sure.
We wouldn't be talking about this.
Just took it.
Yeah. Or if Blomqvist saved the puck.
Yeah. Well, we would be praising Blomqvist.
But the fact is, we wouldn't be so hard on Pedersen. We wouldn't be so hard on Crosby.
That's
so
fair.
it's a bunch of what ifs.
Yeah.
But if it was Malkin, it's all his fault.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Don't clip that.
And then Ethan, with the cap, yes, it's going up, but it may only. I don't know if it'll go up enough to cover both of them, unless if they both take a gracious hometown discount. Both taking a hometown discount.
If you were Drew O'Connor, would you take a discount to stay here long term? Because he's young.
No.
You would try to get the bag.
I wouldn't try and get the bag. What I would do is probably just see my options. Like,
you would test the market?
Not so much test the market, but just be like, hey, like, because the thing is, testing the market is different than just seeing your options. Because you can receive your offer from Pittsburgh and say, hey, like, I just want to see,
what's my worth?
Yeah, at the end of the year, my agent will get a feel of, what other teams are thinking, and, we'll come back and talk about it, and then go from there.
Like a Gensel situation.
Yeah.
But Gensel was playing Kyle Dubas that entire time.
I don't think it was so much like Gensel. Like, if you watched Hard Knocks with the
NFL,
the Giants and Saquon Barkley,
he wanted to test it. Yeah, but Giants were at his mercy.
Yeah, no, I know, but the Giants never came back and matched
because it was way too much, right?
But still, you can at least tell him.
Tell him, sorry, man, we don't have the money. I guess. I mean,
so like, and that's what I think. I think kind of Drew O'Connor's got to go about it, that approach. Kind of see what's out there, if because these agents and everyone know what's going to be out there before you hit the market.
I guess.
So they're going to say, okay, yeah, Drew, this is what Pitt is offering you is the best. This is the best that we're going to get here, even on the open market.
Yeah, Pedersen.
But I think he'd be a fool to leave, just because realistically, he should be the left wing on line one, and I think he will be by the end of the year. And if he does, I think he'll stay, because then.
Yeah, he's also kind of working for that number one line spot.
Yeah,
which he shouldn't have to. I mean, actually, I take that back. He does, and he shouldn't at the same time.
It shouldn't be handed to him.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Like, just because Gensel left doesn't mean he gets it.
Bingo.
But he is the best player out of all the players brought in.
For that position.
Agreed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So, like, Beauvillier, McGroarty, Glass. I'm looking at all those guys who could play that position. Puljujärvi.
Puljujärvi's right wing.
I'm just thinking of all the wings.
Yeah.
Achari,
right
Hayes. Wing. He plays both. Glass plays both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of those guys, Drew O'Connor is better than all of them.
Yeah.
Because we have seen him be better than all of them.
And I say all that with, like, I want him to stay. I would love him to do like what Gensel did. Kind of take he took his first contract took kind of less. He did take less and like not like a full term either. I think it was like a 4 or 5 year deal, which, I mean, yeah, that's still a long time, but these guys are young. So, and then at that point you get, longevity and term. And then by the time you're done, then you go after the bag.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, does all that to not really answer Ethan's question about does it take the cap hit, unless they both take a hit.
Yeah. And
from what history has shown us, they usually don't. So
yeah, especially like with a team that's
not the greatest.
Yeah. That aren't Stanley Cup favorites. I'll say that.
Yeah, if we're about to go win the Stanley Cup, Drew O'Connor's like, yeah, we could wait for the negotiations. Let's go win this cup.
Yeah.
And then if I had a big role in playing in it, then you could give me the bag. But right now, we're a team who sucks. So you can either look at that two options, take advantage of the situation, and say, hey, Dubas, I'm the future.
Yeah.
So give me the money, because who knows? I could be the one wearing the C next after the old guys go.
Yeah.
Which, if I'm him, play the long game. And if that's what you want, play the long game. Say, I'll take a 7-year deal, less money, or a 6-year deal, less money, and then be done with it. Or you go, give me a short year, more money. I think it's either or with Drew O'Connor.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
that's
going.
fair.
I don't think it's going to be
fair.
minimal.
And like I don't like it. It's hard to like if you were to ask me last year if Drew O'Connor was going to finish his career as a Penguin or just like he's a part of the Penguins' future going forward.
Yeah.
I would say yes. But then seeing everything that went on with Jake Gensel, it's no longer a guarantee. Because if you were to ask me that 2 years ago about Gensel, that Gensel is going to finish his career and with the Penguins and that he's a part of the future, I would say, yeah, absolutely. 100%. There is no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
But now, Gensel's not on the team. So I can't even I need to have that same, reservations when it comes to Drew O'Connor.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Only because I don't know how to phrase this. I don't know what this means. I don't know how to break it down. Once you do what Jake Gensel did, you're dead to me.
Yeah, no. I understand. I understand now. But what I'm saying is 2 years ago.
I know. So what I'm getting at is I don't trust how those negotiations went down.
Oh.
So he's dead to me. So at first I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Because remember, he was saying, I don't know what's going on. Dubas was saying, oh, yeah, we're trying to work something out. His agent saying something different. 3 guys are saying 3 different things. And I took him at his word because I liked him. Now that he's gone, I'm like, oh, he was a liar. He was trying to get the money, and that's all he cared about. So, with that being said, I don't trust the way Gensel's situation. And yes, who even is Jake Gensel? But I don't fully trust that whole situation. So I don't like comparing contracts to that. But we gotta see. It's gonna be interesting. I think I would like Drew O'Connor to stay. I would like Pettersson to stay. But Pettersson also got to realize he's like the 3rd best defenseman on this team.
And it's hard to pay
the 3rd best
3 defensemen.
And it's hard to pay the 3rd best too.
Yeah.
Like any other team, this guy is probably 2nd, 1st defenseman. He comes in on the Penguins. He's behind 2 Hall of Famers, and then he expects to be paid. It's kind of like going up and asking for more dessert after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you had a full meal, you got dessert, everyone's happy, and you're like, can I go get dessert? Can I get more dessert before the cooks have been served?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where Pettersson is at. It's like, do I even ask for more money, or can I ask for money? I don't even know.
That's fair. Yeah, so
I would like to end with this comment.
Oh, I had a different one, but yeah.
Oh, you were looking at the top one. Or that one.
This one.
Okay, I'll say this. You go that.
Yeah, and then we end. Perfect.
I'll say this. This team feels different. I don't know why. I said this in the season preview, and it still is true, even with my freak out after game 1. I think the Pittsburgh Penguins have a different feel to it. I'm not saying 2016, 2017 feel. All I'm saying is... that's a great comment, too. I know my ADD.
ADD, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
And we can't put it up because of the swear.
There's some language.
Brandon, if you can edit that, we'll throw you up.
Yeah. But, see, now he threw me all off. He threw me all up.
Okay,
but
let's
wait, no,
focus.
hold on.
Let's
Yeah, no, I got
focus.
it. I'm back. This team does feel different, and I said this in the season preview that I do believe that this team is capable of getting to the playoffs. The current roster that we have,
Yeah.
no problem. And I'm not expecting a cup, but I am expecting playoffs because we have so much talent. Kevin Hayes was 2 years ago was an all-star for the Flyers.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Cody Glass,
Top 10? Well,
Something.
first round pick.
Pugliarvi,
First
round
round
pick. Beauvillier, highly regarded, just didn't have the right.
Yeah. 2 years ago, he had a great year.
Great year.
Down year.
And now he just needs a new look.
Yeah.
You get Nedeljkovic didn't get any looks. Now he's a star backup in the NHL, and I think defenseman Pedersen, same situation. We got him from the Ducks for Daniel Sprong. So like it's situations like that where you're like, oh wow, we do have a lot of talent. This team can go far, and I think this is the year. So I think that is why this team does feel different. Josh, your comment now.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to Brandon's comment.
No, we'll do Brandon.
Yeah, he did a lot of editing there.
Yeah. So what he's saying, he's talking about how Pedersen may be the odd man out on the defense in terms of getting paid for a contract. And he makes a great point. It's messed up because Pedersen was here before Carlson. So, so the thing is, unfortunately, in the NHL and all other leagues, you pay the stars, and it's a star-driven league. Even in a league who doesn't advertise their stars, and it is clearly Carlson and Letang who are the stars. And as good as Pedersen is, he's going to be the odd man out.
And Brandon follows up with a great point.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh no, I was building that bridge for you.
My apologies. Brandon, if we don't sign Pedersen, we have somewhere north of $20 million cap space. Pickering probably takes that spot. That's $20 million to spend on top 6 goal scoring. Couldn't agree more. And another little sweet thing to think about when we get closer to the off season, which I think is probably going to take place in the off season, not at the trade deadline.
Especially,
It's Tristan Jarry. Okay, we're going to free up that contract as well. Then
you think he's gone?
Then you're looking at somewhere.
Threw that nugget in there.
Looking at somewhere around 25, because you think about, like you said, somewhere around 20 million if Pedersen isn't signed. Then you have any type of cap salary increase, and then you have all the other free agents who are going to be leaving at the end of the year. And we'll just, throw in some money there for Drew O'Connor. So you're looking around 20 million, like you said, to spend on whoever is going to be there in the open market or trade. Because remember, Dubas loves to wheel and deal, so don't forget about that. But that's a topic for a later date, because I don't even know if Dubas. I'm sure Dubas is thinking about it. Never mind. Dubas is definitely thinking about it, but
it's his job to think about it.
But right now, my concern is that Pedersen is thinking about it, and I would much rather him think about his play on the ice. And he's a professional. I'm sure he'll tell you that he's not thinking about it, but he's also human. And how do you not, especially when you have a family and you have to think about all of that? So I think it is weighing on him. But
Some would say it weighed on him so much that he couldn't catch up to Mitch Marner today and stop a goal from happening.
He could be the highest paid defenseman in the NHL. He's not catching up to Mitch Marner.
That is true. Go ahead.
That's just natural ability. But with that, we are going to finish our show. And thankfully, Mikey wrapped it up for us.
Perfect.
Finish it by just saying that we got the same old Penguins, except Blomqvist was a little bit better tonight than Jarry has been in the past. And that may, earn us a few extra wins this year. That may help us,
propel us to a playoff spot.
Beautiful. I like how you said that. Propel us. I was going to say slingshot, but
propel.
all the same, I guess,
Synonyms? Verbs?
I almost said synonym.
Whatever.
Whatever. And
I live
then
in
we also talked about Sullivan going through the lineup. Don't know who that odd man out tonight. It was Pugliarvi. We'll see who the odd man out is on Monday against Montreal at 7 o'clock.
believe
Right?
so.
7 o'clock. So,
Yeah, we will be going live after that game, just like we did today. Make sure you're following, subscribing. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment because it helps. It helps with everything.
yeah, not only just this chat.
The
but
live
like-
chat, the comment after.
Yeah.
Also, something we're doing differently this year is we're going to be putting out a pre-recorded episode every week. So similar to what we were doing during the off season, we're continuing that throughout the season. So with our lives, we're also going to be doing a condensed episode of talking about how the Penguins are playing, maybe some few guests to break down some plays, just a general chat about what's going on with the Penguins. Maybe some families coming in, who knows? But guys, stay tuned for that. So make sure you're subscribed, you hit the notification bell so you know when those episodes drop. Like, comment, it helps a lot. Don't forget about our audio podcast, wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget to rate us 5 stars. It's greatly appreciated. We have a Discord as well.
Keep it going.
It's the Penguins Collective /Discord. Join it today. It's great. Make sure you go on our social media. Yep, Ethan already knows. Don't forget to go on our social media and hit the link in bio. That gives everything that we're just talking about. So make sure you do that.
And then we got something coming. We got something working.
What do we got? Something working?
Something cooking.
What do we got cooking?
Our website.
Oh, yeah. We've been cooking on that. Sorry. Yeah. I was like, is there something I don't know about?
Yeah.
Guys, we said it in New Year, New Us. We have a website coming. We have merch dropping. So make sure you get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. And we can't wait to share that with you. Abby, my wife, is taking pictures of us while we're doing this right now. So I appreciate that. Link for the Discord is in the live chat right now. So make sure you click that. They can't screen grab it from the they have to be able to click that. So we'll put that away. But make sure you click the comment. It's A-okay.
But wait, this may just be a really dumb thing that I don't even know about. When let's just say someone watches this 2 days from now,
They won't see the live chat.
they won't see the chat, right?
Which is why I said click in the link in our bio. But the people who are watching right now could click the link that Ethan just put out.
yeah. Well, I was thinking about
playing it out. They would
thinking
have to
about the-
screenshot it,
yeah, and then
highlight it because Apple allows screenshot you could do to text. Then they could look up the link.
yeah. See, so I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yep.
Not wrong.
Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. We'll see you Monday. Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night.
Monday night, Montreal Canadiens. Be there. We won't be together. We'll be
Yeah, I was gonna say back to our usual.
back to our
place.
usual setup. Other than that, am I forgetting anything?
7:30.
7:30.
Monday in Montreal.
Oh, is it their opening night?
God, all these opening nights. Can we just start a game on time, please?
I know. Me and Josh were getting all ready here, and it was 7:05. And we're like, why isn't the puck dropped yet? All that. And then
7:15.
it's like 7:30 when they started.
It really was.
It was wild.
Well, I was gonna say like
2 national
7:15.
anthems.
We were still looking for it.
Anyway, we got to get off this. The guys, thanks so much. And if it's not on our
No.
link in bio,
Not home opener.
it will. It definitely will. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Josh, I have to get this already.
Yep. Are you ready?
As always.
Let's go, Pens.
It's Crosby. Crosby on Trinity shot. Penguins win it!
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
We're a collective.
I'm in my zone. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. Yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm doing me. Yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. Yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm doing me. I woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead, look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm in my